Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It is Friday, June 19th, 2026. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru, Covington-Olsena, and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Does it seem like the year is flying by to anybody else? It seems like we were just chipping away at the ice last week. Alas, summer does start on Sunday officially, and that kind of makes me happy because the days will start to get shorter, and yes, I am weird like that. I do like the early darkness. Hey, I've got some boomer trivia for you, and we are back to music this week. What was the original name of Black Sabbath? Was it the Polka Tulk Blues Band, the Flying Burrito Brothers, Wicked Lester, or the High Numbers? Hang tight. We're going to let you know that answer in a few minutes, but right now we have a bunch of news. So, shall we? Police and EMS responded to a stabbing in the 3200 block of Arundel on the Bay Road shortly before 2:45 p.m. yesterday in Annapolis. Now, initial radio communications indicated that a civilian was performing CPR before emergency crews arrived, although responders later reported that the adult male victim was not in trauma arrest. The victim was described as having life-threatening injuries, and a Maryland State Police helicopter was requested for a medevac to a trauma center in Baltimore. Eye on Annapolis later learned that the civilians, plural, who came upon the victim and attempted to help were indeed FedEx and Amazon delivery drivers, so kudos to both FedEx and Amazon. Radio traffic indicated that the assailant was still in the area, and motorists and residents were advised to stay away. We do believe that the suspect was captured shortly thereafter in the area of Chinkapin Round Road and Forest Drive. Now, we are waiting for some more information from the Anne Arundel County Police Department, and we'll update this a little bit later on eyeonannapolis.net. The process of selecting Annapolis's next police chief will begin on Monday when Mayor Jared Littman's appointed search committee holds its very first meeting. Littman fired former Chief Edward Jackson in February, a decision that drew criticism from some community members and led Jackson's attorneys to file a complaint with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Jackson has said that he was dismissed after refusing to sign an agreement stating that the suspension of 2 officers was improper. Littman has declined to discuss the dispute in detail, but has said that officials in key city positions must share his administration's priorities. Anne Arundel County Sheriff Everett Sesker will lead the committee, which includes religious, public safety, legal, community, and city representatives. The group will first establish the qualifications sought in a chief, advertise the position later this summer, conduct interviews, and submit a shortlist to the mayor and city manager, and any nominee must ultimately be confirmed by the Annapolis City Council. In the meantime, Captain Amy Miguez will still remain as the acting chief of police during the search. Independence Day celebrations in Annapolis and the surrounding communities are going to be stretching from Friday, July 3rd through Sunday, July 5th with fireworks, parades, historical programs, concerts, and all sorts of events. There is so much to list, and we do have a complete schedule and a bunch of information available at eyeonannapolis.net. You want to check that out, and I did include my top 3 picks. Boy, I wish I had a spare $85 million. You know what I'd do if I had it? I'd buy the intellectual property rights for the Preakness and the Black-Eyed Susan Stakes. But I don't have $85 million, but apparently Maryland does, because Maryland will exercise its right of first refusal and match an $85 million offer from Churchill Downs for the intellectual property rights to the Preakness Stakes and the Black-Eyed Susan Stakes. Churchill Downs, which operates the Kentucky Derby, announced in April that it planned to purchase the branding rights from One ST Racing and license them back to Maryland each year. Governor Wes Moore said that the state ownership will preserve an important part of Maryland's history and give the state greater control over the future of the races. Moore said that the purchase will be financed through tax-exempt revenue bonds, repaid with proceeds from ticket sales, wagering, and sponsorships. The Preakness and Black-Eyed Susan were held at Laurel Park this year while construction continued at Pimlico, but racing officials expect the events to return to Pimlico next year, with the full grandstand projected to be completed by May of 2028. Livingston Taylor is returning to Ram's Head on stage tonight with Ray Weaver and Chelsea Berry opening. Taylor was the venue's very first performer when it opened back in November of 97, and this is going to be a real fun show to see. Doors do open at 6 p.m. The show begins at 7 p.m. Tickets are available at ramsheadonstage.com. And today on Canines and Crosstreks, we meet Rookie, a sweet little Pomeranian mix. You want to listen to our spot now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for some irresistible photos and get all of the information on how you can bring him home to your couch. And you don't want to forget that we do have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We do send it out to your email inbox at 7 p.m. every single night. That is 365 days a year, all without a paywall. It is perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday. And I have a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, that's it. Now it is time to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world. And if we do, please leave a review somewhere, or better yet, tell a friend to give us a listen. We'd also like to thank our sponsors for today's Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Covington Alsina, Third Eye Comics, and Macmedics. As for that Boomer trivia, and there was no way I was getting this one, but Black Sabbath was originally called the Polka Tulk Blues Band. And a fun fact, Kiss was originally Wicked Lester, and The Who was originally the High Numbers. Well, it is Friday. The weekend is here. Now it is time just to say have a great weekend. Be nice to others. Do something fun and keep shopping local. And happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I'll be a grillin'. Now you want to hang tight? We have George Young in your Eye on Annapolis local weather report, and then Canines and Crosstreks. All that's coming your way in just a minute.
There are more than 500 pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County that need good homes, and they have so much to offer the rest of us. At Annapolis Subaru, we are committed to helping the SPCA see that these animals stay safe and healthy. All year long, Annapolis Subaru partners with the SPCA to host pet adoption events, sponsor vaccination clinics, and community events. We feature pets on our weekly Canines and Crosstreks podcast. Our associates and our Subaru customers show up in packs at the Walk for the Animals and Lights on the Bay events. You can help our SPCA find loving homes for these pets. Volunteer, donate, foster, read a book, scratch some ears, or rub some bellies. Show up for the pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Friday, June 19th. A sunny weekend ahead for the Annapolis region with the next real chance for rain coming on Monday as drought conditions persist across the mid-Atlantic. Look for mixed skies today with a slight chance of a shower or storm this morning, with highs this afternoon in the upper 80s to lower 90s. Then it's sunny skies all weekend long, with highs Saturday and Sunday once again in the upper 80s to lower 90s, making for a great weekend to hit the pool or beach. So make plans now to get out and about. As for next week, temps will remain in the upper 80s to lower 90s Monday through Wednesday, with a good chance for some showers and storms coming to the region on Monday. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
Have you ever thought, I think I'm okay, but you just want to know for sure? Covington Alsina is right here in Annapolis, helping women put a clear plan around their money, their goals, and their life. For over a decade, they've helped women turn uncertainty into clarity with practical guidance built around real life. Whether you're making a career move, planning for retirement, managing investments, or sorting through tax and estate planning, Covington Alsina helps you get organized and move forward with confidence. And if you'd like to learn before you leave, Covington Alsina hosts monthly educational events, virtual and in person. Learn more at covingtonalsina.com and click events, or call the Annapolis office at 410-457-7165. covingtonalsina.com. at the intersection of women and wealth. Advisory services offered through Covington Alsina, registered investment advisor. Investing involves the risk of loss and unless otherwise stated is not guaranteed.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Anne Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Or back here for, we almost said we're back here for Bands in the Sand. We're almost recovered from Bands in the Sand.
Are you still
We're
hungover?
back here at Annapolis Subaru for Canines and Crosstreks.
Fully recovered.
We're here.
I'll tell you, that was a fun night.
It was fun.
It was, the weather held out. It was not too hot. It wasn't too cold. There was no rain. The food was great.
Storms, everything was good.
How was the music?
The music was great.
It's pretty good.
What was greater was like the purple Outback with the purple lights. It wasn't a purple Outback. It was a white
Not
Outback
purple,
It was enhanced
white.
with purple
Yeah.
lights.
with the golden in the
It
back.
was actually silver.
Was it silver?
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Forester was white. Yeah, but it had like the nice underlighting. We had our rock out there, the dog, the stuffed dog.
Stuff. Don't say
That-
the dog sat there through the whole event.
No. The stuffed dog got a lot of love. They got petted a lot.
Nobody stole it though, right?
No.
Okay,
No,
good.
we only had the window cracked.
I noticed that. That was cute.
You know the crowd.
Yeah.
And
no,
then who was on top? There was a little floaty on top, right?
something. Yeah. I
It
saw
was like
the
a little
dog.
bird or
I was just watching people pet the dog. I'm like, look at the window sticker. Look at the window sticker.
the more they drank, the more they
Like,
pet the
oh,
dog.
Look at the dog.
Yeah. I did see a lot of people looking at, actually, because I got there somewhat late. I got there at about like 6:30 or so. And I saw a lot of people looking at the Forester, which you had out front. That was the Forester
Nice.
hybrid.
Yep.
And then also, as I was coming down the ramp from the foundation down to the beach, I saw a ton of people looking at the Outback.
Yeah,
So
they were strategically placed.
Yes.
they always are.
They really are.
They always are. Well, I just heard from them this morning that they raised like $530,000 off of that event. So that's not-
Wow.
That
That's
seems
fabulous.
like a pretty big number.
Yeah.
certainly is. There
Well
you go.
done.
That's your there's your goal for
That's
the
my
next,
goal for the next. That's my
Yeah,
goal
the
for the
next
puppy
Pint for
plunge.
Cause.
For puppy
For
plunge.
puppy plunge.
Crap.
But-
Who's going to be the headliner?
Exactly.
That's
I better
true.
find one quick.
We need to know. Do you know anything about Kaylee and Wall?
We do, as a matter of fact. We got second place.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
I will say that I thought you deserved first place. But
Thank
that,
you.
That one that I'm sure got first place.
Which one do you think it was?
I think I don't remember the name, but it was the first one when you looked in the order of them.
Lucy?
One didn't look that bad. One was sort of like a dachshund looking dark one that didn't look that bad. And the other one looked a mess, but I think Kaylee looked worse.
I know. I thought so too. Yeah, it was Lucy that won. So the
Okay.
Lucy was the light colored one.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But it's really cool because Patrice, who was the groomer who actually submitted this wonderful grant for us, she gets $2,000 and then the SPCA gets $2,000. Isn't that cool?
Nice.
I know. So we're going to put it into the grooming room and we're going to kind of upgrade our grooming room and get some more fun things that'll help Patrice do more grooming.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you guys have had a pretty good week. I mean, you got that. I saw where Lip Walsh Simmons and Eagle Title made a
did a nice
big
drive.
donation of stuff
Mhm.
for you guys. And then you had Read with the Animals last night.
Yes.
Or not last night, but I guess it was Wednesday.
That's right.
So how's that going?
Really good. The kid, I mean, everybody just loves it. And now, like I said, it's not just for the kids anymore. It's for the adults too. So everybody's coming in and enjoying it. And it's nice and cool in there. The building's nice and cool. So it's a great summer thing to do.
And that happens monthly?
Yes.
Awesome.
Mhm.
And you can find that out at aacspca.org. You can find out when the next one is there as well. And Subaru, aside from earning kudos and oohs and ahs at Bands in the Sand, got 9 spots on the 26 IIHS Consumer Reports list of recommended vehicles for teens, keeping them teens safe.
There you go.
Nice.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The Subarus are great cars for teenagers, for kids, for
They
people
really
that
are.
are learning how to drive.
Well, I mean, the Crosstrek, Forester, Solterra, Legacy, Outback, they were all named best choices. And they, consider safety, reliability, handling, braking, affordability, ease of use, and it's good news for parents that are handing over the keys.
There you go. There you go.
Nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely.
Well,
not.
I know. And, I saw, I was over the bridge over the weekend, the Bay Bridge, and I was coming back and I saw a bunch of Subarus on their way back to Annapolis. I guess there was a lot of beach week too that's going on, right?
I think it was Beach Week last week.
Yeah. And it was all,
Kids, yeah, they're all driving back in their Subarus. Let's go.
All their painted windows, senior beach week, all that fun stuff that we all had fun doing back when.
I don't know whether it's just a weird thing. I know when you buy a car and you think, oh, this is great, it's really unique. And then you look around and everybody has your car.
They do. I see my car everywhere. I have to admit, I come out of like a store and I look, I can't find my car. It's a very popular color too that I have.
It is.
So what, River Rock?
Yeah, River Rock.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Well, I know
a lot of
at Bands in the Sand, I don't roll VIP like Billy does over there. So I had to park in the commoners lot over in the church. And lot was full. It looked like a pre-owned Subaru lot for the most part.
Love it.
There was a ton of them there. It was
cool.
It was funny. And then I ticked off one lady on the bus. It was funny. We pull up at the end of the night and I said, okay, folks, since we are here on a Saturday night at like 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock, whatever it is, in a church parking lot, this counts. This counts for tomorrow.
You check that box.
And there was one, most of the bus laughed and there was one lady in the back. No, it does not.
No, it doesn't.
Like, I'm kidding. I really am. So speaking of VIP, maybe you can encourage people to be sponsors next year. What kind of fun things do the VIPs get?
Oh, it's you get access to the top deck area, which has the inside kind of room
with the oysters.
Oysters.
Yeah.
And
when you try to go in, they say, "Move along, please."
A lot of plant-based food. I don't know. I don't hang out there very much.
But it's nice. It's really nice.
Well, you've got there's also the HASI, HASI deck, which
they got
is
the
sort of
deck
adjacent to the stage, so it's elevated. It's got a great shot of the stage.
Nice.
You can get in like an hour earlier.
Yeah.
That's
and I think
cool.
you get parking on site.
Yes, there is parking.
Even better.
So I would definitely, if you're going to sponsor it, it's the way to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not a bad deal when you buy the VIP tickets, but you got to hop on those really quick because they go really, really quick. And it was funny. We talked a lot about it. People were saying that it didn't seem as well attended, but I think it was just because they rearranged it. They figured out how to put the food out back closer toward the building.
Yeah.
Make more room on the beach. So it didn't feel super, super crowded. It wasn't like you had somebody, with their knees in your back.
It definitely, like when I was up on stage looking out, it definitely looked like there was less people there, but it's 100% because all the food was not on the beach anymore. It was right back in the gravel area.
It was more spread out.
So it was more spread out. Mm-hmm. People had more room.
Nice.
And there were more boats there too.
There was a lot of boats there.
Oh, that's fun.
There was a guy out there. I was talking to him. He is an engineer, of course, retired from Northrop Grumman, and he likes to paddleboard, stand-up paddleboard. But his wife, she's big into the elliptical. So he made a contraption that's half elliptical, half paddleboard. He steers with this paddle, and he does that. And meanwhile, she's sitting there with an elliptical doing her up and down, which propels it. So,
and that's how they showed up.
That's how. Well, I don't know whether they may have lived in Bay Ridge and
stand the whole time.
Corner, but yes, that's how they showed up there.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
I saw them coming across, and I did see the thing sort of beached.
I did not see that.
Yeah, they beached it down by Atlas's oyster reef or whatever that they do there.
So how late did it go? Did you guys stay to the end?
I left a little before Misspent Youth wrapped up their thing, just because sometimes the buses, us commoners have to take buses.
It's true, you do.
I'll have to talk to them next year.
I would just call you a ticket holder, but okay. Commoner or whatever you're comfortable with.
But the buses can be pretty crowded toward the end when it breaks.
Yeah.
So we just.
And everybody's twice as loud as when they were coming.
I did the same. I got out of there before the mass exodus.
Mm-hmm.
And my commute was tough back to the parking lot on site. But it was good. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Oh, Kelly, I wanted to ask you, we haven't talked about a dog.
Let's talk about the dog. That's right. That's one of the reasons why we're here.
That's right. It's the first part of this.
Hey, so we're going to talk about Rookie. So Rookie actually has been with us since April 11th. So it's been some time now. So it's time for Rookie Rookie needs to find a home. So Rookie's a Pomeranian mix, only a year old, very, very playful Pom puppy is what we're calling him. Very shy at first, but warms up quickly. A total cuddle bug. Treats win him over, so you can teach him and win him over with treats, which is great. But if you're looking for a small, loving, cuddling, loyal friend, Rookie is perfect.
Well, he doesn't look to have the huge fluffy Pom hair.
No. Right. He just has a few of the features mixed in there.
So you don't have that that's a challenge maintaining that
Right.
hair.
And I think exactly. And you're right. Because the mix for him is I don't think he's going to be requiring as much of grooming. If you look at his coat, I could be wrong in that, but he definitely, but he's a cutie, super friendly.
I mean, the photos that you guys have online look like glamour shots.
They do look like glamour
They're
shots.
so good.
Our volunteers
Is
are
that-
very good
Put
photographs.
one paw on the log, put
He
the other one
poses.
in the air, stick
Yeah.
your tongue out.
He's a little poser, as you can see.
That's impressive.
But yeah, he's a happy puppy, and so we're looking for a great home for him. We don't have any reason on why he just, whether the apps just weren't a great fit or whether just for some reason he's just hasn't gotten the right app yet.
But he's been there since April, so we need to
I
do something
know.
about that.
Sometimes that
That's 2
happens.
months.
Happens to
To
pre-owned
humans
cars
too,
sometimes.
and humans, right? They just
Yeah.
get over.
Well, I'll tell you, if you buy a pre-owned Subaru, we might, and you qualify with the SPCA, we might throw in rookie.
That's a deal. That is a great deal.
I mean, if anybody wants to take us up on that deal, then
Mhm.
we'll do it.
We'll make it work.
But you have to qualify. I mean, it'll be easier to buy the car because then you have to qualify for the dog,
Because we're so difficult.
which is tough.
What's the qualifications to buy a car? Driver's license, insurance. Pretty much.
It really
Money.
And
Some
the ability to pay
dollars
for
to
it.
spend.
you can't buy a car from a car dealership if you are under 18 years old.
Really?
Mm.
Yep, you got to be 18 or older because you cannot enter into a contract with a minor.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Oh.
I did not realize that.
Yep.
Have you guys noticed?
Can a parent buy a car and title it in another 18 name? Do you know?
Yeah, it just depends on how they're paying for it. If they're paying cash for it, or
But
there's not going to be a lien on it, then they can go to the MBA and do whatever. But
okay,
like here, we have to do it in the parent.
interesting.
Oh, so there had to be a co-applicant, sort of.
Can't be on it anywhere
Oh,
unless they're
Interesting.
18. Yeah,
oh boy.
Interesting.
it's just the way it works.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted to ask you, Kelly, and you've been leaving us hanging for a while, but what's up with Paws at the Mall?
So pause at the mall. We actually just moved a couple days ago.
Okay, so you are staying.
We're staying. So we moved our stuff into a new space, and
That's
the space
great.
is so that's really cool. And so it's right next to the it's gonna be next to the bookstore, which is in the new area.
Oh,
Not
that's
the
that
new area,
old,
but it's a new bookstore.
curmudgeon book.
That's
Is
right.
that what it's
I think
called,
it used to be at Marley Station.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it was at Marley Station. So that will be next to us.
That's
and,
near the old Pottery Barn area, right?
Right. So we're kind of diagonally across from where the old Pottery Barn.
Well, I am so glad that you guys found a home in Macerich, the new owner of the mall.
Yeah. Worked out. It worked out real. We're not opened yet. We're It's going to take us a little while to unpack all the luggage that belongs to the animals. They come with lots of luggage.
I know how tough it is just to move a house or something.
Exactly.
Oh my God, I can't imagine the store.
We've got cages and supplies and all these wonderful things
Did you
that come
use
with
that
them.
little choo-choo train that goes around?
That would have been a good idea. We could have put the guinea pigs in there and the rabbits. So
that would have been great.
Yeah, have a little kitten parade.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
All
would
in harness and just walk them on
and have
down
them
to the new
walking.
place.
You should have just done like a big tube
and
and
just
like
let them
taken
go.
like the tube,
The
like
big habit trail.
Yeah,
and just
then they
keep telling them to move along,
come on,
keep
come on
going.
now.
Well, I am very glad that Paws is staying, just because it was such a great community
Yes.
place to
We're really, really excited to
That's
be
awesome.
able to stay.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well
Thank you.
Well, if Paws found a new home, we do need to find a new home for Rookie.
Me too.
Rookie's been here since April, 1-year-old Pomeranian mix. Probably not as intense of a coat care as a full-blown fluffball Pomeranian.
That's right.
They always crack me up. They always look like it's, like you put your
Like they
finger
put their
in
paw on
in the light
electric
socket and it's like, but we need to get a home for them. We also need to get homes for all these Subarus that are out on the lot, because these are earning 9 spots on the Insurance Institute safety list and Consumer Reports. So
Super safe,
Yep.
super reliable,
how are
and
you doing?
also good looking.
How are you guys doing on the electric vehicles? The new Uncharted, are they back in again? I know last time we talked, they were all in and out.
They're still all gone, but you can still come in and talk about them. We can order them. We can let you know when they're going to be here. But they're super popular. not like it's not a huge volume, but we're only getting, a handful of them here and there. And when we get them, they're going pretty quick.
So if I were looking to get one, I mean, we can come in and you can see what's obviously coming in at some point.
Yep.
You don't know that it's going to be Wednesday or Thursday or whatever, but I mean, you can earmark that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that car then is earmarked for me.
Yep.
You just sleep outside and wait for it. You sleep by the door.
I didn't do that for the Rolling Stones. I'm not going to do it.
Kind of like a Black Friday sale at Best Buy or something. Yeah. Okay.
What's John doing here? It's like 6 a.m.
But no, that's good to know, though. I mean, if you're looking for a car that's not here, you can certainly take a look and see what's coming in and be able to turn around for people that are, in the market for a car to be able to turn around and say, hey, I want this one. And, when it comes in, now you've got the ability to really get into it, see if it fits you and everything else. So that's a good thing to know. Get on up here to 149 Old Solomon's Island Road or AnnapolisSubaru.com. See what they offer besides sponsoring everything under the sun in the in the town.
Lots to offer here, John.
You are. I mean, I think the next thing you're sponsoring, well, you've got co-sponsor of the Boatyard Beach Bash, I think.
Yep.
At the Annapolis Maritime Museum.
Yep, that is true.
You are co-sponsoring the Thursday night concert series at the Annapolis Maritime Museum.
That is also true.
You have a bench at the Annapolis Maritime Museum.
That bench is
nice.
still there. Yes, it is. It will be there for a long time.
Yeah, free little library out in front of the dealership.
You're just nailing it, John.
No,
I think you've been here a couple times.
I like that little free little library.
It's good.
And then you've got the Puppy Plunge coming up on August 23rd.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
That's over at Camp Let's over there in Edgewater. And then we're still waiting for a date for Walk for the Animals. So just keep that in mind as you want to take your dog. Because that's really fun. The Walk for the Animals, I hope that.
I know. We want to bring it back. It was so weird not to have it this year, in May or June like we usually do. So we all really missed it.
Well, that's good. Well, Puppy Plunge, August 23rd. Walk for the Animals to be determined. Now we just have to get into summer. I guess it's now officially summer this coming weekend. And I guess we'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Sounds like a plan.
Third Eye Comics, the DMV's favorite nerd store featuring comics, anime, toys, games, graphic novels, records, and so much more. Visit the famous Third Eye Superstore in Annapolis, Maryland, only 5 minutes from Annapolis Mall, or one of our great locations in Lexington Park, College Park, Waldorf, or Richmond, Virginia. You can also shop online at thirdeyecomics.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.